Welcome, good morning. Happy day after Boxing Day and day after Christmas. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday, and I'm so happy that we could be together today to get some of those, I don't know, get our body moving again after a couple of days of hopefully relaxing and enjoying. Today, all you're going to need are your dumbbells. As always, I like to have a rainbow of colors available so I can switch them out at any time during my workout. Make sure you have water, make sure there's no trip hazards around you, and that so that you're safe. Also, try to make sure you've got a mat so that when we do come down to the floor, you're comfortable. As always, we're going to start with our warm up, and then we're going to move into our workout. We're going to be going through our circuit 3 times today. Today is going to be a top down, bottom up workout. We're going to start at the top of our workout, finish on the core, start at the core, work our way back up again, and then work our way back down again. We'll be finishing on the floor today, and we'll be working a little bit of our stretches from the floor at the end of our class today. Let's go ahead and get ourselves warmed up. We're going to start with a couple of nice big clearing breaths. Start with your feet hip distance apart. Relax the shoulders. Maybe even give the neck a little bob here just for a moment or two. Work out any wigglies that we had maybe from the evening. I know that I myself have been cuddled with my dogs. So it's always nice to kind of move the body around a little bit after being in that horizontal position, sorry, for the night. So, all right, let's go ahead and bring our head back on top of our shoulders. Let's go ahead and roll the shoulder blades back. We're going to bend the knees and take a nice big inhale and exhale. 3 big inhales. And then exhale, release down. Maybe bend the knees. And just clear that breath, clear that stale air. And then release. And release down. Next time we swim our arms up, let's keep them up nice and tall, reaching up towards the sky with our fingertips. Shoulders are going to roll back down. We're going to release the right arm, come into a gentle lateral bend. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the right arm up, left arm down, over to the other side. Let's do that again. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and then release. Fantastic. Breathe in, both arms reach up towards the sky, swim the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, open up the heart space here, finding our gentle chest expansion, shoulders roll down and back, kind of experiment what feels good here. Maybe you don't interlace the hands, but rather keep your hands on your hips. Find a bit of that opening and release down and back with those shoulder blades. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and release the hands, set them to the side, give our shoulders a slight little bit of rotation here, a little circumduction here, just to loosen up that space. I like to pull my shoulders up towards my ears, really get them high, and then let them roll back down. Fabulous. And then let's go ahead and reverse that direction, pull them up and over. Good. It's kind of working through that whole shoulder girdle. Give it a little bit of movement. Excellent. Let's go ahead and come back in through center. Roll the shoulder blades back and down as if they're right underneath the ears. And let's go ahead and balance into our left leg here. We're going to do a little hip rotations here. So we're going to pull that knee up and over. So some gentle rotations, of course, working balance as always. So nice and light here. Just some big circles here, kind of working out any kinks in the hips. Keep your body tall here. If your balance is a little bit wibbly, maybe you're a bit of a blowing palm tree today, that's okay. Set your hand on a wall. Nice job. Let's do a couple more here, then we're going to reverse our direction. Notice any sticking points here. One more time. Beautiful. Make our way back in. Let's reverse that direction. Work our way back and then forward. So you may notice a little bit more range of motion on one side versus the other, totally normal. Just kind of working through, noticing any crunchy bits there. If you need to make your circle smaller, please do. Again, just kind of tune into the body. That's what we're doing right now. Just kind of working our way into connecting into the body, noticing the different areas of our body. Good. Let's do one more circle. Beautiful. Let's make our way back down. Rest that right foot and shake it off. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and balance into that right leg. Do the same thing on the other side. Find that grounding. Start to pull up and rotate through that hip girdle. Beautiful. Nice big circles. Again, if you need to make your circles smaller, go ahead. Maybe you rotate between medium and small, or small and large, whatever feels good for you. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do one more in this direction. We're going to reverse that direction. This actually feels absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and reverse that direction. Yesterday, my husband and I did some fat tire biking up in the mountains here in Glacial Hills, and this is really amazing, feeling great on those hips after being on the bike for like an hour and 40 minutes. Feels very good. Again, we move in so much linear fashion, right? Front to back, back to front. This is nice to kind of get those hips in a different range. Beautiful. Let's do one more. And we'll set that foot down. Beautiful. Shake it off. Fantastic. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go into some squats next. Feet hip distance apart. We're going to bend down and up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Down and up. I like to use these squats in our warm-up almost as a way of oiling those joints. Kind of get the knees, the hips nicely aligned. Get a little bit of movement in the shoulder here as we're coming down. Beautiful. Excellent. I want you to really connect into the floor here. Find that weight into the heels. Press and lift up those quads. Even lift up the kneecaps if you can. Really firing up those quadriceps. Nice job. Pull up through the core. Nice and tall through the spine. Fantastic. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Land your feet, release your arms. Let's go into our marches. Here we go. Pull up those knees. We're going to pick up our tempo. I want us walking up a really nice mountain with a slight incline. We've got some vigor in us. We're going to get those arms moving. We just kind of find that rhythm here. Fantastic. Just great. Fantastic. Good. So just notice your breathing here. Maybe your breathing has slightly started to change. That's good. If it hasn't changed yet, that's okay. Just try to keep that breath nice and fluid. So deep to the belly, in through the nose, out through the nose, or out through the mouth, depending on the cadence that feels right for you. I find for myself, because of my yoga background, I tend to try to breathe in through my nose to keep my heart rate down. But when it gets too much, it's just not possible anymore. All right, let's go ahead and land our feet in 5, 4. We're going to go into our side steps in 3, 2, 1. Land those feet. Karate chop from the hips, bend in from the knees. Step to the side, back to center. Step to the side, back to center. Good. We're going to pick up our tempo in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Side steps. Keep that semi-squat here. Beautiful. Excellent. Now, I want us to do alternating sides for another 20 odd seconds, and then we're going to do single side. We're going to take single side to a back step. So we're going to do double, double. So 2 side steps and then 2 back steps in about 12 seconds. I'll get you there. We'll get there together. Nice and tall through the spine here. Beautiful. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Land both feet in the middle. We're going to do 1, 2, and then back. 1, oops, and 2, and then side. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2. I'm even getting the coordination. 1, 2. Here we go. Back, back, and side, side, back, back. Nice job. Side, side, back, back. That's it. Whoop. And side, side, back, back. That's it. Side, side, back, back. We're going to be here for another 15 more seconds. Beautiful. We got a lot of work going on in that balancing leg. I'm already feeling that muscle starting to feel the work of doing this holding. Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. March it out. Shake that off. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to push myself a little bit more forward. All right, let's get ready. Other side. Let's land those feet. Karate chop in, bend in from the knees. Side step twice, back step twice. Here we go. 1, 2, back step, back step, side, side, back step, back step. Beautiful. Nice job. See, I was thinking too much about it on that first round, right? That's our brain gets all muddled into it. Once you get that coordination, it just comes. It's got to give it a second or two. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep that knee behind the toes. Try not to cave into that arch of your foot here. Really want to make sure you're grounded into the feet. So important. Remember, everything starts on the ground up. So I want you to think of your body like that too. Starts with the feet all the way up. Your feet crowd in. It's going to affect other parts of your legs. The more we bring awareness to it, the more we can really build that body of our house of our body, really nice and strong. Beautiful. Last 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And march it out. Fantastic. All right, nice marches. Let's take the arms out into our arm circles. Here we go. Fantastic. Beautiful. Marches with those knees up high. Get those core muscles involved here. Nice and light. So not stomping down on the floor, but I want you to pull up those knees, use the core, and then land nice and lightly down onto the floor. Nice job. Stay with me for 10. We're going to reverse our direction. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those direction of the circles. Other way. Got a medium-sized circle today. Beautiful. Fantastic. You've got it. Well done. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest those arms and shake it off. Fantastic. Hopefully your body's a bit more primed up right now, ready to start our main set. So today, what we're going to be starting with is a squat to a lateral leg lift. I'm going to use weights as kind of just an isometric hold. So I'm going to be holding my weight at my chest, coming down, lift, lateral lift, squat, lift, lateral lift. We're going to do our right side, then our left side, holding the weights the whole time with a little short 15-second recovery / transition time in between. So grab your weights. You're absolutely welcome to hold 2 weights at the side if holding 1 weight might feel a little too light, okay? All right, let's get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Here we go. Down, lift, lateral bend, a lateral lift. So remember, you know the drill, right? When you're doing type of work with the glutes, the more you can flex into the heel, the more you're going to get the back of the legs fired up. We want that because we want those legs, those muscles to be working and really active to make the most of this effort. When you point your toes, you're kind of giving the calves and hamstrings a little bit more slack. We don't want that. We want the muscles really turned on. Beautiful. We've got about 15 seconds left to go. Nice and tall through the body. Feel that power through the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Fantastic. Awesome. All right, 8 seconds. We're going to do the other side. Same drill. Let's get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I so wish you guys could see what I'm seeing right now. There's a lot of snow coming down and it's very beautiful if you like snow. If you're not a snow person, you're like, oh, this is just slippery wetness here outside. But right now it looks very pretty, especially because we're inside. Good. All right, 20 seconds to go here. Nice and strong, hips behind knees, knees behind toes. Press into your heels. 10 seconds left. Fantastic. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work, everyone. Beautiful. Grab some water. All right, next we're going to be going into some alternating bicep curls. As you know, I love doing balance work, so we're going to do it single leg if you'd like to. Remember, a single leg can also mean just lifting up your heel, keeping your feet down onto the ground. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, alternating. So one arm and then the other. I've got one leg lifted. We're going to switch it halfway so it's equal. So just for reference point, if your foot feels like it's really working to balance, mine feels the same way. It's a lot of work on those stabilizers. That's why we do this work. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Beautiful. Again, watching, finding the outer part of your foot, finding the ball and the heel. Try to find that balance between the front and the back of the foot. Nice job. You got 8 seconds left. Good. You're looking great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Well done. Excellent work. Beautiful. All right. So for those of us that are dealing with any sort of shoulder issues today, I'm going to ask that you avoid maybe the steering wheel today. So what we're going to be doing, you can actually do one weight and we're going to steering wheel it in a sumo squat. So as we're going to be coming up and down into our sumo squats, we're going to be doing a steering wheel, which is going to work a bit of the anterior deltoid and the shoulder area. If you're dealing with shoulder issues and lifting those arms up there does not work for you, either do it without weights or just go into those sumo squats and work the lower body, okay? So I'm gonna actually grab one weight, a little bit of a heavier weight, and then I'm gonna do my steering wheels from here. So arm, shoulder height, we're gonna start bending, lowering and lifting as we turn that steering wheel. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Doesn't matter how we do it. I just want you turning that steering wheel. Beautiful. As you're coming into those sumo squats, again, good neuromuscular connection, some brain body work here. Beautiful. Make sure those knees are tracking nicely with the 2 big toes. Knees are not going past your feet, your toes. Beautiful. A lot of work, even just holding up this weight. I feel the work in my shoulders. 15 seconds left. We're almost there. Got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Whew. Simple, but very effective. Fantastic. All right. So we've done some biceps. We've done a little bit of shoulder work for those deltoids. Next, we're going to be doing some rowing. So we're going to do a low row, and then we're going to do a high row. We're going to do it in a bent over position. Grab your weights. So we'll start low. So kind of weight to belly button. Then we're going to pull up those arms a little bit higher and go into some rows a little bit higher. Palms are going to face the back of the room. We're starting our karate chop. So karate chop, bend into the knees, back is long. Roll those shoulder blades back, pull in through your abs. Low row in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Low row. So bringing it down towards the belly button, palms in, squeeze those blades towards center. Chest is open. Don't collapse those shoulders. Nice job. Then we're going to pull it up a little bit higher, maybe midway. All right, let's get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift it up just a little higher. Pull it up this time. So not so much towards the belly button, more towards the chest. Elbows high. Squeeze those blades. Nice job. You got it. 15 seconds left. You're almost there. Beautiful. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Fantastic work. Excellent job. Awesome. All right, so we worked the biceps, the shoulders, a bit of the traps. Next, we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to be doing a supine, so on our backs, chest press, 2 tricep extension. Now, for those of us working with any shoulder issues, if this does not work for you, perhaps maybe you'll do standing tricep kickbacks instead and avoid the chest press, depending on how it feels for you. So you'll kind of assess that at home. So if you're not sure, tricep kickback standing is an alternative option. Then you'll come down to the floor. I'm going to make my way all the way down. So down on the floor, we're gonna make sure we have the weights that are appropriate. Elbows are gonna be wide. We're gonna press up through center, twist our rotation of our dumbbells, come into that tricep kickback, and then back into that chest press. Got a little combined work here today. So lie down on your back. We're gonna start off with that chest press, elbows wide. We're gonna press up towards the sky, rotate, kick it back into a tricep, and then we're gonna come back into our down towards the floor. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Press, back, lift, down, press, twist, back, and down. Open up that chest. Keep that spine neutral. Take your time here. Elbows stay high. Nice little combined work. I love compounded exercises like this. We get a couple of different muscle groups in here. Get those chest muscles, but we're also getting those triceps. Always nice to get a little bit of that combination work. We're 30 seconds in, 15 seconds left. Beautiful. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release those weights off to the side of your body. We're going to finish with we're going to go into core next, but we're going to finish off with just some glute for the strength portion of the upper and lower body. So feet are going to be hip distance apart. Arms are going to rest at the side. We're going to energize through the heels, lift up, lower halfway, lift all the way back up. If lowering all the way halfway does not feel like it's right for you, come all the way down, take a moment to pause, and then come back up. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift, lower halfway, and lift. Find a little coordination of the breathing here. Now, this is where I want to make sure you're focused on how and what's happening here. When you're lifting, make sure your knees are tracking beautifully with those hips. Make sure your feet are down. I see a lot of people flexing into their heels, toes lift off the ground. Try to ground into those feet. Really give your body as much opportunity to be as grounded as possible. Got 20 seconds left. Now, I'm also engaging my glutes, but I'm not bracing through my glutes here. I'm giving them enough energy that I can feel that they're working, but I'm also giving them a little bit of slack here. Working my core. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set your sacrum back down to the floor. Nice job, everyone. All right, we're going to get into our core. We've got core effort, 4 core efforts, and then we're going to start from the bottom back up. So we're going to be doing a lot of core kind of back to back to start. So we're going to start off with our crunches, hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, feet are hip distance apart, and spine is neutral. We're going to inhale to lift the head, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower back down, exhale to lift. Don't let the head or the chin jut forward. Really working the rectus abdominis, peel the shoulder blades off the ground with as much effort coming from the core and 0 from the neck or the shoulders. Big exhales. Nice job. Beautiful. Good. Fantastic. 15 seconds left. Beautiful. Almost there. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Fantastic. Excellent work. All right. Now, this next one, we're going to be doing a little cross scissoring here, working a bit of the obliques. So what I'd like us to do, if it feels good for you, is set your hands underneath your sacrum. So you have a little lift of your pelvis so that your pelvis stays really as neutral as possible. We're going to peel our legs up to the sky, point the toes, and we're going to energize and kind of crisscross our legs here. We'll lower, and then we're going to lift. Okay, as you go through these crisscrosses, these kind of scissoring of the legs. So energize through the legs. If your knees have to be bent, that's okay. Don't worry about that. But as much as possible, lengthen in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're going to come up And then slowly start lowering down. I'm going to lower midway and then pull my legs back up, using my core here, breathing in and breathing out. You can make these as wide or as narrow as you want. It is entirely up to you. You choose what feels right for you. I know a lot of people I see make them really nice and small, and then other people make them nice and wide. So whatever feels good on your body. Good job. We've got about 12 seconds left. Beautiful. Find that breath. Relaxing through the chest. Good. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Beautiful. Fantastic. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to go into our bicycles next. So legs up at 90 degrees, hands resting behind the head. Shoulders are wide, clavicles are open, legs up to 90, alternating sides in 3, 2, 1. Lift and rotate while you kick out. Nice and slow and steady. Feel the work of the core. Beautiful. Nice job. 32 seconds to go. Nice and steady. Lift that chin. Don't let it tuck in towards your heart. Remember, there's options here. If your legs lifted doesn't feel right for you, maybe it feels a bit much for the back or for the hips, you can always set those feet down and just do these rotations towards that bent knee. Beautiful. 8 seconds. Nice and steady pace here. Looking great. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest your feet. Well done. Beautiful. All right, everyone, we are going to end with a plank, and then we're going to start with a plank. So remember, tops down, bottoms up. So we're going to start with a plank position, and we're going to end the session with our plank, and then begin our next segment with our plank. So we're going to start forearm plank. I'm going to do a forearm plank today. With all that gripping on the bike yesterday, my wrists are a little fatigued. So I'm going to start with a forearm plank. If you're doing a forearm plank with the legs fully extended, make sure your arms are shoulder distance apart, but start in a full plank position, then set the knees down. If you're comfortable doing a full plank position, you can do them push-up if you will as well. And you can do a kneeling plank in a push-up position as well. It's entirely up to you. All right, here we go. Find your space in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead, find your plank. So if you're starting your full plank, but your preferred plank is in kneeling position, set your knees down. Make sure your back doesn't arch. Long through the spine, crown to heel, nice and long. Excellent work. 20 seconds in. Just breathe here. We've got it. Another 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Take a little break. Nice job, everyone. All right, the one thing that's nice about doing top down, bottoms up is we get the core done at the beginning. So that's kind of fun. All right, so we're back into our planks. Let's get ready for round 2 in 5. Back into that plank, exactly what we just started with. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's do it. Now, if you're looking for a little more on this round, let's rock it forward and back. Just a little add-on. You can take it, you can leave it, whatever feels right for you. That's it. You've got it. 15 seconds to go. Just stay with me. Make sure your back is long. Crown to heel, heel to crown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and set those knees down. Nice job. Take a little break here, a little counter stretch. Nice job, everyone. All right, we're back to the back of our body, onto our backs. We're gonna go back into those bicycles, open and closes, and then our crunches. Then we start back with those chest presses, back into the upper body and lower body portion. All right, so let's start off with our bicycles, hands behind the head, legs up if you want them, feet down if it feels better. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Core is nice and warm, which is just fantastic. Giving a little extra fire. Beautiful. Looking great. 23 seconds to go. Just take it easy here. Nice and steady. You've got it. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Woo! Beautiful. All right, let's get ready for our open and close portion. So now we're going to take those hands. I like to set them underneath my sacrum, but again, this is really up to you if it doesn't feel good for you. What I'm doing by doing that is just making sure my pelvis doesn't arch, especially as I lower my legs. So lifting my sacrum slightly off the floor, lift the legs. We're going to crisscross into those scissors. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And as we're crisscrossing, we're slowly lowering. And then we're slowly lifting. So here, what I'd love for you to do, coordinate the effort with your breathing. Exhale to start lifting. Maybe nice and steady and slow. Inhale, slowly, start lowering. Exhale, slowly start lifting. Point those toes. Relax the shoulders. What happens when we start to find that effort getting a little bit challenging is we start to clench into the jaw, the shoulders. Try to keep that nice and soft. You're 35 seconds in. We got 20 to go. Good. No, 10 to go. Sorry. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Some good work on those inner thighs too. I love those actually because they're pretty multi-dimensional. All right, we've got our last set of core here. We're going to get into our crunches. Hands behind the head, chest is wide, shoulders are open. Here we go. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, lift. Here we go. Remember that pelvis. I want you to make sure it's not tilting down. Your low back is not flat to the ground. Keep that pelvis like a plate. Or as I learned in my Pilates training years ago, think of a teacup nice and, or if you're a coffee drinker like me, nice and even cup on that pelvis. So your coffee is not tilting towards you or away from you. Beautiful. All right, we are 30 seconds in, 15 to go. Let that chin stay open. Just amazing. That's it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Excellent work. Hey. All right, we've got one more effort down here. Remember, we've got those chest presses with tricep overhead extensions. Let's go ahead and grab our weights. Hopefully they're just nearby. If you need to get up and grab them, go ahead and do that. So one thing, just make sure, what I sometimes do, even myself, is I'll tilt my wrist because this just feels, I don't know, like in an odd way, it feels more supportive, but really you want to make sure your wrists are neutral. So you're not cocking back, you're keeping that wrist nice and neutral. So here we go. Elbows bend, hover over the ground, press up, tricep kick back, lift and back down. Here we go. Work those chest muscles, work those triceps. Nice and steady pace. Make sure you don't hit your head. Keep those weights behind the crown. Elbows up. Elbows don't move. So they kind of get stuck in space. And that's what keeps those triceps doing all the work. So if, let's say, you've got some impingements in the shoulders or just lifting up here, doing the chest press doesn't feel good, but it does feel okay to do a tricep overhead extension, do that. Good. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Fantastic work. Awesome. All right, we're gonna make our way up to standing, however you wanna do that. Maybe you roll onto one side, maybe you roll yourself up, sticks our hair, makes our clothes, and then we're gonna get right back into our sumo squats with those steering wheels. So again, with the steering wheels, we're doing maybe one weight, a heavier weight, or maybe two light weights. Maybe we're not doing it at all. So you can even do this just body weight alone, just kind of moving the arms. Always good to get those shoulders a little bit of movement. So nothing harmful there as long as it feels good for you. So sumo squats, we're lowering and lifting as we're kind of moving through our steering wheels here. So it's like a little flow that we're creating. And don't coordinate it with me, go at your own pace. Feet are wide, feet are externally rotated, heels in, toes out. We're gonna bend, arms reach out. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Start those steering wheels. Beautiful. So I'm only working my arms here. It's working the front of my shoulders as I'm lowering and lifting. Gaze is forward, not looking up, not looking down. Knees are wide. Squeeze through those inner thighs. Beautiful. 15 seconds to go here. Just fantastic. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Whew. Nice job. Beautiful work. Excellent. All right, so we're back to our alternating bicep curls with our single leg stance. We'll rest into one foot, whichever foot you want to start with. Go ahead. I am going to grab some water though before we get into that next set. We're going to start with our alternating bicep curls. As you know, second rounds are really great because it allows us some opportunity to maybe switch things up a little bit with regards to our weights. So go ahead and do that if you're questioning whether you want to add something more. If you're questioning it, listen to that question. All right, balance into one foot, doesn't matter which one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, alternating, sorry. I went right into a double bicep curl. You can do that, by the way, at home. Remember, listen to your body. If you're feeling like you need a little bit more, do both arms at the same time. Nice. All right, 15 seconds in. Awesome. Stay with me for 3, then we're going to switch legs. 2 and 1. Keep moving those arms. Switch into that other side. Remember, you can keep the toes down, heels up. Beautiful. You've got it. Keep going for 12. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Beautiful. Fantastic. All righty. We are already back to our squats with our lateral leg lift. So we're going to start with our left side and then we'll finish with our right. Then we're going to come back to our right and finish with our left because we're back to the top and then we're coming back down again. And then we're going to be done. So let's get ready. Grab your weights at your chest or at your sides, whatever feels right for you. Make sure you've got 2 weights if you do have them at your side. Down, up, lateral lift, feet are hip distance apart. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, down. Lift, flex that foot and lift. Make sure your upper body is not teetering like a bird feeder, right? It just kind of gives us that illusion that we're coming into this lateral lift a little higher, but in reality, we're not really working the muscle as much as we could be. So the more you're upright and the more you're going to end up working those glute medius and minimus muscles. And of course, we're getting the glute max in because we're doing that squat. So nice little combo here. All right, we're almost there. Beautiful. 10 seconds left. Looking just great. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Nice job. Great work. All right, grab a little water break. We're going to get into that other side. And then we're already back at the top of the set, and then we go back down again. Then we're almost there. All right, let's get ready in 5, 4, left side or whatever side you didn't kick up. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. I think I said I was going to start with my left, and I started with my right. Typical Sharon, right? I have to laugh at myself sometimes because if you don't, right, that's kind of scary. Beautiful. Excellent. Keep it going. Excellent work. We got 15 seconds left. Just amazing. 10 seconds left. Beautiful. Great. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Excellent work. Beautiful. All right. Actually, I'm going to let my weight down, but I'm not going to because we're going to start right back up with that same side we just finished with. So whatever side you were at, that's where you're starting this next and last set. We're starting from the top, finishing our way all the way back down at core. Let's get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. This is it, our last round. Beautiful. Nice and steady pace. I want you feeling those quads and glutes working. Make sure you're pressing to those heels. And more importantly, make sure your knees are behind your toes. I can't stress that enough. Kick back through those hips, get those glutes fired up. Good, we've got 5 seconds left. We're gonna switch over to that other side in 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Take a little break. We're gonna get right back into the other side. Then we go back into those alternating bicep curls again. Let's get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. Lift. Beautiful. Excellent. Again, fire up those legs. I want them really engaged. You kind of feel a difference when it's dynamic and when you're actually putting that extra little bit of engagement of the muscles versus not. It feels completely different. We can actually create so much energy and strength in our body just by really engaging those muscles, getting them a little stronger. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent work, everyone. Beautiful. All right, we're going back into our alternating bicep curls. For this last round, I'm going to do a double bicep curl. If you want to join me, you can. Otherwise, continue with the alternating bicep curl. We're going to start off balancing on one leg, and then we'll move on to the other. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, this is optional. You can go back to those alternating, but if you want a little bit extra for this last round, come on. For this little journey here, it's a little extra more, but always feel like if you need to, you can go back to those alternating bicep curls. Good job. Almost there. Let's go ahead and switch legs, other side. Nice. Tall through the body. Good. We've got 10 seconds left. Almost at the home stretch here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Excellent work. Well done. Beautiful. All right. So, you know what I forgot? I forgot our rows. Guess what? We're going to do some rows now. Holy moly. We're going to do some rows now. We're going to do some sumo squats. We're going to do another set of rows because we've got to make up the set. So I'm sorry. I can't believe I forgot that. All right, because I actually switched it up and then I guess I didn't realize that what I was supposed to do, it was my alternating, moving to those rows. So let's go ahead and do our low rows to our high rows. Then we're going to do sumos with the steering wheels, and then we're going to come back and do one more set of our low rows and high rows so that we get that second set in. I apologize for that. All right, let's go ahead, grab our weights. Bend into that, come into that bent over position. Feet hip distance apart, hips kick back, knees bend in. Abs pull in. Make sure you're nice and supported through your pelvis. If you feel like you're arching, take your core, pull it in slightly and tuck your tail slightly under, just enough to feel that support in the low abdominal area. We're gonna start with our low rows, palms facing the back of the room. 3, 2, 1. Down and up towards the belly button. Squeeze the blades together. Sorry about that. I was saying to myself, there's something that feels a little short here. Good. All right, halfway through, we're going to raise that row a little higher. So right now, I'm kind of pulling in towards my belly button. And then I'm going to take it up towards my chest. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lower, lift the arms. Here we go. High row. Beautiful. Feels a little different. Squeeze the blades together. Open the chest. Keep those knees bent. Nice job. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent work. We got it. All done. All right. Let's get ready. Lawnmowers with our, sumo squats with our steering wheels up and down. As we're flowing through those steering wheels, then we're going to take a break and we're going to go back into another set of traps to get those done. Then we're back down to the floor and then we're really at the end here. All right, toes out, heels in. Now, what I want you to just take a moment here, again, going back to posture. Sometimes I find myself with one heel a bit further back behind my other heel. You want to be able to draw a straight line between the heels, okay? Toes out, heels in. Knees are going to bend, tracking with the 2 big toes. Nice and tall through the spine. Arms are out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Beautiful. Squeeze those inner thighs towards center without locking into the knees. Squeeze those glutes. Beautiful. I don't know about you, but I've built up enough heat now where I'm starting to feel that sweat really coming through. All right, we're 25 seconds in. We got 20 to go. Good job. You've got it. Stay with me. That's it. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Beautiful work. Excellent job. All right. We've got, and I forgot our bridges. I just realized that now too. I forgot a lot on that on the way up. All right, we're going to get through all of that. Let's come down to the floor. Let's get into some chest presses with our tricep extension, then our bridges. We're going to finish with an extra little bridge in there. All right. All right, let's go ahead, come down to the floor. Take your time coming down. We're going to come onto our backs. We're going to do a chest press, tricep overhead extension. Again, if you're working your shoulders and you don't want to come down and do that chest press and overhead tricep, you're absolutely welcome to do this standing and do a tricep kickback, whatever feels good for you. Okay. All right, let's come on down. Knees bent, feet hip distance apart. All right. Okay. Elbows down, chest wide. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Press, tricep overhead, lift, twist, and press. A little coordination here. Beautiful. Nice job. Fantastic. Find that breath. 15 seconds in. 30 to go. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping my elbows wide, but I'm not letting them touch the ground. They're going to just hover there. Beautiful. Fantastic. Stay there. It's okay, just go through. All right, keep going. Nice job. Fantastic. Stay with me. We've got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent work. Woo! Beautiful. Fantastic. All righty. So we're going to be going into our bridges next. The ones we missed before. I'll squeeze in another set somewhere. Don't you worry. All right, feet hip distance apart, hands resting at the side, all the way up, halfway down, all the way up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, lift. Halfway down. Remember, you can always go all the way down if that feels better, if you need a little break. Now, I want you to make sure that when you lift into this bridge, it can be so tempting to really try to lift the hips beyond where the knees are. And for some who have that hypermobility, they can do that. I always try to find myself kind of lifting up right around where my hip bones kind of would meet around the height of my knees, around, give or take. Kind of like I'm a long plank from shoulder to knee. And I'm also making sure my knees are not tracking outwards as I lift. Keep them tracking with your toes. Sometimes we got this opening. I want you to focus on keep those knees straight. Good. Keep going for 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Well done. Woo! Beautiful. All right, keep those feet flat down to the ground. We're going to get into our crunches. So let's go ahead and make our way into that neutral spine. Hands rest behind the head. Clasp the hands behind the crown. Open up through the chest in 3, 2, 1. Lift. Lower. You've got it. Keep going. Nice inhales and exhales. Soften your head. I really was taught that when we do chest lifts, we try to let the head feel as heavy as possible in our hands. The more we can do that, the more inclined we're going to be to use the core to lift ourselves up into this flexion. And we really want that. We want the core doing the work and not the neck. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Beautiful work. All right, let's get back into that second set of bridges because we're on our backs now. Let's get it done. So let's rest our hands back to the side of our body in 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower and lift and lower. You got it. Great work. This is actually such a terrific exercise to strengthen the glutes and to strengthen core and the back of our body here. So I really love these. And especially when you get that kind of grounding, that glued feeling of your feet down to the ground, shoulders down, really feel that sense of kind of grounding your body into the earth. Feels really nice and stable. Good job. We've got about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down. Beautiful work, everyone. Fantastic. All right, let's take it into our scissors. So if you want to lift up and set your hands underneath your sacrum, go ahead and do so. Open up and relax through the shoulders, through the clavicles. Then take those knees up and extend the legs, and then point and swivel those feet out and in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. As we're coming down, we're inhaling. As we're coming up, we're exhaling. Beautiful work. That's it. Nice little scissor positioning here, working that low core. Relax through the shoulders, wide through the clavicles. 10 seconds to go. You got it. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Excellent work. Beautiful. All right, let's get into our bicycles. Hands behind the head. Let's get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We've got one more effort after this. And then that's it. We're done for the day. Good. Excellent work. Peel those shoulders up, extend the legs, be energetic through the legs here. Again, anytime we can work our body in a dynamic way, let's do it. Excellent work. You've got it. Fabulous. 15 seconds here. Just amazing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Woo! Nice job. Fantastic. We are going to finish with our plank. So let's go ahead and bring ourselves onto our tummies, either a forearm or a push-up plank position, or a kneeling or a full extension plank, whatever is calling to you today. You've been experimenting. Maybe today we try something different. All right, I'm going to do mine on my forearms. Let's get ready. Extend the legs. I'm going to get my timer on because I just turned my watch off, my phone off. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs. Long through the body. Don't let your low back arch here. Elbows underneath shoulders. Head stacked up on the rest of the spine. So I often see people with their heads down here. I want you to imagine what that looks like if you looked at your skeleton. Your cervical spine is kind of cut off here, just kind of releasing down. So much pressure. Anytime we can get that cervical spine on the rest of our spine, I want you to stay nice and tall. You've got it. All right, we're almost there. All right, 3, 2, 1, set your knees down. Nice job, fantastic. Let's go ahead, find our child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together, press back. Nice job, everyone. I'm so proud of you. You did such a great job, as always. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and take a moment here to stretch the low back. Arms outstretched if that feels comfortable. If you can, and it feels okay to set your forehead down to the floor, please do. I want you to take a couple of nice big breaths in through the nose and then out through the nose or the mouth, and just sigh or breathe it out. Release the rib cage, let the rib cage come in towards center. Relax the shoulders, the eyes, the jaw. Maybe feeling the hips opening and the low back releasing. Fantastic. Let's take those hands and we're going to walk them over to the left side of our mat. And we're going to take that right arm maybe a little forward of the left. Give the side body and shoulder and ribs a little opportunity to expand. Here. Breathe into the ribs. Fantastic. Walk your hands back through center and over to the other side, taking the left hand a little forward of the right. Pressing back through that left hip. Excellent. All right, let's come back through center. And we're going to roll ourselves onto our all fours position. I just want to do a few cat cows here. Just nice to kind of create a little mobility through the spine here. So shoulders back, hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, open up the heart. Let the belly drop a little. Feel the opening through the ribs. Exhale, press into the hands, with the floor with your hands, and then find that rounding and release the back of the neck. Inhale, tilt, open up the heart. Exhale, round in through the spine. Press the hands into the floor, release the neck. One more time, breathe in. And then breathe out. Excellent work. Let's come right back through center. We're going to make our way to a standing position, however you want to do it, through a downward dog or kind of making your way up, however you want to. Just slowly come up from the ground to a standing position. Don't rush it. All right, everyone, let's do a quick quad stretch, a little hamstring stretch, a little chest expansion, and a little shoulder bit of work, and then we'll be done for today. So let's start with our right foot into our right hand, balancing into our left foot. So giving our quad a little stretch. Remember, this is not as effective as this. This just kind of opens up the hip a little bit, kind of may even feel a little compressive. This way, as you bring your knees kind of aligned with each other, you're going to get more quad work in there. Reach that knee down towards the floor. Really be energetic with it to give that sense of opening up the quad and even a little bit of the hip here. Place a hand on a wall, chair, whatever you want to for some balance. Excellent. Take that right foot. Let's release it and swing it forward. Kickstand it forward, bend into the left knee, kick those hips back like we do normally. And then let's go ahead and rest that left hand your hands on your left leg, toes in towards center. Again, we're going to go just enough until we get that sensation in the back of the hamstrings, and then that's it, not any further. Beautiful. Come up, nice and tall. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left hand, left foot. Same idea. Track those knees with one another. Heel in, open up that hip, open up the quad. Beautiful. Excellent work. Let's go ahead and release that left foot forward, kickstand it, bend into that right knee, lengthen through the spine. Excellent work. Press in, nice and tall. Nice job. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do our chest expansion. Arms out, palms swing back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulder blades back to where we started here. Always nice to open up the chest, especially with our world of devices where we're rounding. Want to be able to stay as open through the heart as possible to really avoid that rounding of the upper back. Beautiful. Release the arms, set them to the side. Let's do our little shoulder stretch, deltoid stretch, cross the right over the midline, hook it on with the left, give that friend, or in both of your cases, I think you have your partners next to you, so you can give your partners a little twinkle with your fingertips or a little high five. Beautiful. Release, other side. Hook it on. Excellent work, everyone. Let's go ahead and release, shake it off. Beautiful. Nice job. Let's go ahead and close this off with a nice big inhale and exhale, and then start our day. Hopefully off to do something really fun and joyous. So let's go ahead and finish this off with a nice big inhale and exhale. Biggest breath of the day, bend into the knees, sweep the arms up all the way tall. Press the palms together, exhale to your heart center, and give yourself a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me today. I love being with you guys. I hope you have a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I know I am going to be up there in the snow on my skis in about an hour and a half or so. So think of me, and I hope you have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.